Football League.
Keepers of the past across New England, the keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium. Sounding the fog bell and signaling that it's time for football in Foxborough. Tonight, we close out the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend Series, Brock, with a good one between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. The Giants sideline. Here's a look at their head coach, Brian Zabel. These guys playing good football the last month plus. They are 4-2 in their last 6. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Skipper Tyler Bass ready to get this one started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. Leading him out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns like last week. And being the team first guy he is, to be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 41.
Giants first down.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Fields out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12.
Mason gets it from the gun. It's inside the 10. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Johnson now on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting into the end zone. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. He'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. And he's Andrew Carter making plays as he cleans that one up. Giants into the nickel. Third down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Ooh, and almost an opening drop kick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover ends up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Giants are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Play action, Fields. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
Fields to throw it. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And give him the 47-yard line, Brock, as he's nestled up right near that 1st down marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Fields sneaking it. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
1st down. A gain of a yard.
Here's Fields to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
21 yards. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Mason. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Head coach Mike Vrabel ready in the Patriots for their next series. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. A 3rd down run with Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Giants are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops in after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Oh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
No play action. Lawrence. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard
Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Quick slant to Samuel. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's a fake direct snap to the up man. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And this game is comfortably in hand early. They take possession with a 14-0 lead. All set to go now from the 35. First down throw for Fields. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Our score, 14-0. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. We'll give it to Mason. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock. And that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it. And then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling.
And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 20-zip lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
They'll set up here for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, Brock, don't look now, but November has come to an end with this game, Week 13, comes to an end as well. And so will our in the NFL celebration of the legendary John Madden. It started with our Thanksgiving Day games through tonight, all a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend.
And what a legacy it was. And just growing up and listening to John Madden. I know you did the same, Kate.
Yeah.
And I kind of like the fact that it wraps up with an NFC East team. I know he called the entire league, but there was just something about him calling a Cowboys game, the old Washington team, Philadelphia, and we get the G-Men tonight.
Let's go. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Coverage by Terrion Arnold.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Complete beyond the bunker. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Patriots.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him. They gave those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Giants' 5-yard line.
Let's get that touch.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Bass's kick is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Giants are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. They send the tight end in motion. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Worthy running the slant. And that will not be enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Fields now on 3rd. Waddle makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 7. First down, Giants.
From the gun, Mason. Breaks through and breaks away. He's going to bring this down to their 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Giants first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, New York.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw Fields. Completed over the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on first down. Fields. Throw is caught. And he's blocked down a little short. No, that's what they do. Give him the 10-yard line. 2nd down now. 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots 10.
Throwing again. It's Fields. Has it down close. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again.
Patriots 3.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The New England offense running out now. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
3rd down.
Lawrence here running the sneak. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, getting down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one retired back in '04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a first down. Come on, boys.
He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. Brian
Dable
Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
On the draw, he gives to Harvey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. On first down, it's Mason. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he looks it forward to the 43-yard line. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
7-yard gain. And the Giants first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Hits him on the end route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Fields out of the gun. Into the hands of Worthy over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Timeout cones, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fields gets it out right quick. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. He gets 6 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Tight end going in motion right. Now Fields again. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Fields on 3rd. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And it is good. No problems there on a shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
At their own 35.
Final throw before the break. They're trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Johnson with a return here. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. He's got it along the sideline. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Bring on second here to Blue. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And we can just point to that last drive, right? Saw them pick up a couple of 3rd downs on their way to that field goal. Not quite the touchdown they wanted, but still able to add some more to their lead.
Yeah, and we know how hard it is, Kate, to sustain drives in the NFL. Yeah. It means doing what they did. Convert on that money down. Not 3 points, but the execution on 3rd down especially.
They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Mason will try this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, it's Fields. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. Get 22 out of that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Running once more with Mason. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Give up the middle to Harvey. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. There's another Giants 1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
Mason can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the 3-yard line.
He keeps the option on 2nd and goal. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And that play just got worse the longer it went on. 10 minutes, nearly lost the football, and what started as a positive gain can wind up losing them some yards. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate, where they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that.
And the Patriots get there and take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a very insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 4-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's another Patriots.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Lawrence looking to throw. On screen here to Blue. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Patriots. First down.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Gets to his back, Nick Chubb. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Drive's gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd down and 3.
Back to the air, Lawrence. That one's good to Godwin. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Blue. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They toss right to Chubb. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots lower the deficit they face. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots getting back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Pass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Giants are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First down throw for Fields. Steps up and he's running with it. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Fields looking to throw. But another catch for Waddle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
10 yards. And the Giants first down.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
A 3-yard pickup.
Off play action, it's Fields.
7 at the 49-yard line.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And the red flag has come out. Mike Vrabel not happy, expressing his displeasure with that last call. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
So Mike Vrabel and the officials just going to have to agree to disagree on this one as the call on the field stands. Escapes. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. He's going to keep this one. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That goes for a gain of just 1. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mason gets it from the gun. Escapes the defender. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
Aaron Johnson brought it down. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 15-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Another run for Mason. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's good for a couple of yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Fields now on 3rd. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that grows the lead to 27.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. He gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
On the coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's touched as they pick up their 1st down on 4th.
Good for Patriots. 1st down.
Again, it's blue. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
And air it out on 3rd. That's cut for the 1st. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So 1st down from the 41.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Patriots 1st down.
Lawrence working from the gun. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought
15
down.
more yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Eyes top, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game, as their latest brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and less.
QB sneak coming. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Patriots 17.
Pass now to kick this away. Worthy now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. The Giants returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Drop play here, it's Mason. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. It's Harvey straight ahead. He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Intended target there was Xavier Worthy, and that'll bring up 4th and 3. They'll send out the punting unit, and he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it up.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Giants are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's DK on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Fields on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It was 25 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, New York.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Motioning the tight end left. Fields on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Patriots' 24-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first.
A gain of 15 yards.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. here. It's Harvey. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.